Get ready to dive into the skies with some of the most advanced, mysterious, and downright cool jets ever created. We're uncovering the legendary, the covert, and the almost mythical aircraft that have pushed the boundaries of aviation. Whether they're dodging radar or zooming at hypersonic speeds, these planes have rewritten the rules of the skies. Number 1. U-2. The Lockheed U-2, affectionately known as the Dragon Lady, is the ultimate high-flying spy plane. Debuting in the mid-1950s, this sleek bird sports a vintage look. With its impossibly long wings and a penchant for cruising at altitudes over 70,000 feet, it can spot a picnic blanket from the edge of space. Piloting the U-2 is like riding a unicycle on a tightrope tricky business. The cockpit is so cramped that pilots wear spacesuits, and landing the thing is a bit like trying to park a jumbo jet in a compact car space. Despite its age, the U-2 remains a top choice for snapping high-res pics of interesting spots around the globe. It's like the James Bond of aircraft, with a career spanning decades and no plans for retirement. So if you see a speck way up in the sky, give a wave. The Dragon Lady might just be watching. Number 2. SR-71 Blackbird. The Lockheed SR-71. Blackbird, aka Habu, or the coolest bird on the block, is the stuff of aviation legends. Introduced in the 1960s, this sleek, futuristic spy plane could zip across the sky at over Mach 3, leaving everything else eating its jet fumes. It's so fast that it could outrun missiles. Talk about playing hard to get. Designed to snoop on Cold War secrets, the Blackbird flew so high and fast that enemy radar operators probably wondered if they were seeing things. Its long, pointy nose and all-black stealthy look made it the Batman of the skies. Pilots had to don spacesuits to handle the extreme altitudes and temperatures, making each mission feel like a mini moon landing. Even refueling was a show. It had to slow down to hook up with tankers mid-air. Despite retiring in the late 90s, the SR-71 still holds speed records that newer planes can only dream of. Number 3. F-117 Nighthawk. The Lockheed F-117 Nighthawk, affectionately known as the stealth fighter, is like the James Bond of aircraft. Making its debut in the late 80s, this plane looked straight out of a sci-fi blockbuster with its sharp, angular design. The Nighthawk's claim to fame: it could fly into enemy territory without showing up on radar, the ultimate sneak attack. Despite its cool, sleek exterior, the F-117 was a bit of a handful in the cockpit. Pilots nicknamed it the Wobblin' Goblin because of its quirky handling. But once they got the hang of it, this plane was a game-changer, delivering precise strikes and slipping away unnoticed. Number 4. The Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit. Known as the stealth bomber, the Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit is the ultimate flying wing and a marvel of modern aviation. Introduced in the late 1980s, this aircraft looks like something out of a futuristic movie with its bat-like sleek design. It's designed to be virtually invisible to radar, making it the ultimate ghost in the sky. The B-2 can carry a massive payload of both conventional and nuclear bombs, yet it glides through the air as quietly as a whisper. Its unique shape and radar-absorbent materials ensure it can slip through enemy defenses undetected, making it the perfect tool for high-stakes missions. Despite its heavy-duty capabilities, the B-2 Spirit is flown by just a 2-person crew, nestled in a cockpit that looks more like a spaceship than an aircraft. Its design allows it to travel long distances without refueling, reaching any target around the globe from its base in the United States. The B-2 Spirit is more than just a bomber. It's a symbol of technological prowess and strategic dominance, continuing to serve as a key asset in the U.S. military's arsenal. Number 5. Martin F-22 Raptor. The Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor is the superhero of fighter jets, combining stealth, speed, and agility into one formidable package. Debuting in the mid-2000s, this fifth-generation fighter looks as cool as it sounds, with sharp lines and a sleek, aerodynamic design that screams high-tech. The F-22 is a master of the skies, capable of flying at supersonic speeds without using afterburners thanks to its supercruise capability. This makes it incredibly fast and fuel-efficient. But speed isn't its only trick. The Raptor is also incredibly stealthy. Its radar-evading design means it can sneak up on enemy aircraft and strike before they even know it's there. Pilots rave about the F-22's maneuverability. It can perform acrobatics that seem to defy the laws of physics, making tight turns and sudden moves with ease. This agility, combined with its advanced avionics and weapons systems, gives the Raptor a distinct edge in air combat. Inside the cockpit, pilots have access to a wealth of information displayed on cutting-edge screens and augmented reality systems that help them stay ahead in the heat of battle. Number 6. Northrop Tacit Blue. The Northrop Tacit Blue, often called the Whale due to its unique shape, is one of the quirkiest yet groundbreaking stealth aircraft to ever take to the skies. Developed in the 1980s under a shroud of secrecy, this plane looks more like a flying bathtub than a sleek jet. But don't let its odd appearance fool you. Tacit Blue was a pioneer in stealth technology. Tacit Blue was designed to test new radar-evading concepts and battlefield surveillance technologies. Its smooth, curved surfaces and innovative materials made it nearly invisible to enemy radar, setting the stage for future stealth aircraft designs. The plane's mission was to loiter over battlefields, providing real-time surveillance and targeting data without being detected. Despite its unconventional look and the nickname the Whale, Tacit Blue was a technological marvel. It flew over 135 test flights, proving that stealth technology could work in a variety of shapes and sizes. The aircraft's success was a key factor in the development of more advanced stealth planes, like the B-2 Spirit and F-22 Raptor. Number 7. Boeing X-37B. The Boeing X-37B, often referred to as the mini space shuttle, is an unmanned spacecraft that's as mysterious as it is innovative. Officially known as the Orbital Test Vehicle, OTV, the X-37B looks like a pint-sized version of NASA's space shuttle, but operates entirely on its own, without any astronauts aboard. This spaceplane is designed for long-duration missions in low Earth orbit, where it can stay for months, sometimes even years, before gliding back to Earth and landing like a conventional aircraft. What it does do up there? Well, that's the secretive part. The X-37B's missions are classified, fueling speculation and intrigue. It's believed to test new space technologies, conduct reconnaissance, and experiment with satellite deployments. The X-37B launches vertically atop a rocket and returns horizontally, landing on a runway. This dual nature makes it incredibly versatile and reusable, cutting down on the costs and turnaround times associated with space missions. Its ability to autonomously navigate and land is a testament to advanced aerospace engineering. In short, the Boeing X-37B is like the covert agent of space exploration, quietly pushing the boundaries of what's possible while keeping its true purpose under wraps. Number 8. Aurora. Aurora is the stuff of aviation legends and conspiracy theories, a mysterious aircraft that has never been officially acknowledged, but is rumored to be a top-secret hypersonic reconnaissance plane. Allegedly developed in the 1980s and 1990s, Aurora is said to be capable of speeds exceeding Mach 5, making it one of the fastest aircraft ever conceived. The whispers about Aurora began with reports of unusual high-altitude contrails and sonic booms over the western United States. These sightings, coupled with unusual budget allocations in defense spending, fueled speculation that the U.S. government was working on a super-fast spy plane to replace the aging SR-71 Blackbird. Aurora's supposed capabilities include rapid global reach and advanced surveillance technologies, allowing it to gather intelligence from high altitudes at incredible speeds. Its design is often depicted as sleek and futuristic, possibly featuring a triangular or wedge-shaped body optimized for hypersonic travel. Despite numerous sightings and claims, there is no concrete evidence or official confirmation of Aurora's existence. It remains an aviation enigma, sparking imaginations and debates among enthusiasts and experts alike. Whether Aurora is real or just a product of creative speculation, its legend continues to soar through the realms of aerospace lore. Number 9. A-12 Oxcart. The A-12 Oxcart developed by Lockheed Skunk Works in the early 1960s, was the high-speed predecessor to the SR-71 Blackbird. Designed for the CIA, this reconnaissance jet featured a long, slender body and sharply angled wings, looking like something from a sci-fi novel. Made mostly from titanium, it could reach speeds over Mach 3 and soar above 80,000 feet, making it nearly untouchable. Pilots wore pressure suits similar to astronauts due to the extreme altitudes. The A-12's advanced cameras captured detailed images of enemy territories from the edge of space. Although it was operational for a short period, retiring in 1968, the A-12 Oxcart set new standards in speed and altitude, proving the best way to avoid detection was to fly higher and faster than anyone else. Number 10. Have Blue. Lockheed. Have Blue was the stealthy testbed that paved the way for the iconic F-117 Nighthawk. Developed in the late 1970s, this oddly angular, almost alien-looking aircraft was all about slipping past radar undetected. Imagine an origami fighter jet, and you've got a pretty good idea of Have Blue's unique design. The main goal was to prove that an aircraft could be nearly invisible to radar, and Have Blue did just that. Its faceted surfaces scattered radar waves, making it appear as a tiny blip or disappear entirely on enemy screens. The project was so top secret that even its test flights at Area 51 were shrouded in mystery. Pilots who flew Have Blue had to get used to its unconventional look and quirky aerodynamics. It wasn't the easiest plane to handle, but it was a technological marvel. Despite its experimental status and somewhat awkward handling, Have Blue's success laid the groundwork for the stealth technology that would revolutionize aerial combat. Though only 2 Have Blue prototypes were built and both were eventually lost to crashes, their legacy is undeniable. Number 11. MiG-25 Foxbat. The MiG-25 Foxbat, designed by the Soviet Union in the 1960s, is a high-speed interceptor and reconnaissance aircraft that looks like it means business. With its boxy design and massive air intake, this jet isn't about looking sleek, it's about raw power and speed. Capable of flying at speeds over Mach 2.8 and reaching altitudes above 80,000 feet, the MiG-25 was one of the fastest military aircraft ever built. Its main mission was to counter American bombers and high-flying reconnaissance aircraft during the Cold War. Imagine a flying brick that can outrun almost anything. That's the Foxbat. Pilots had to manage intense heat generated at such high speeds, and the aircraft was made primarily from nickel-steel alloy to withstand it. The MiG-25 wasn't just fast, it was also armed to the teeth, carrying powerful radar and air-to-air missiles. Despite its impressive stats, the MiG-25 wasn't the most agile aircraft, earning it a reputation as a bit of a hot rod that excelled in straight-line speed, but not in dogfights. Number 12. Sukhoi Su-57 Felon. The Su-57 Felon, Russia's 5th-generation stealth fighter, is a sleek and formidable beast designed to give any adversary a run for their money. Developed by Sukhoi, this cutting-edge jet looks like it's straight out of a futuristic action movie, with angular lines and a sharp, menacing appearance. Introduced in the 2010 S, the Su-57 combines stealth, super maneuverability, and advanced avionics. Its stealth features allow it to slip past enemy radar, while its powerful engines enable it to cruise at supersonic speeds without afterburners, a feature known as supercruise. This fighter is not just fast, it's also incredibly agile, capable of performing jaw-dropping aerial acrobatics that leave spectators in awe. Equipped with advanced radar and sensor systems, the Su-57 can detect and engage multiple targets simultaneously. Its versatile weapons bays can carry a variety of missiles and bombs, making it a versatile player in both air-to-air and air-to-ground combat. Number 13. Dassault Neuron. The Dassault Neuron, a sleek and futuristic-looking unmanned combat aerial vehicle, UCAV, is Europe's answer to the future of stealth and autonomous warfare. Developed by Dassault Aviation in collaboration with several European countries, this drone looks like it flew straight out of a sci-fi film with its smooth, blended-wing design. Making its first flight in 2012, the Neuron is all about testing the latest in stealth, aerodynamics, and autonomous flight technology. Its design minimizes radar signatures, allowing it to slip past enemy defenses undetected. Unlike traditional drones, the Neuron is built to carry out combat missions, meaning it can be armed with a variety of precision-guided munitions. One of the coolest things about the Neuron is its autonomous capabilities. It can fly pre-programmed missions, make decisions on its own, and return to base without a pilot ever touching the controls. This UCAV is designed to be a team player working alongside manned aircraft in complex operations. Despite being a demonstrator, the Neuron has paved the way for future European UCAV projects. It's a glimpse into the next generation of warfare, where stealthy, intelligent drones take on some of the most challenging missions, all while looking undeniably cool. Number 14. Lockheed Martin P-791. The Lockheed Martin P-791 is a quirky blend of blimp and plane that looks like something from a steampunk fantasy. This hybrid airship, first flown in 2006, combines the buoyancy of a blimp with the control and lift of an aircraft, making it a unique sight in the skies. Imagine a flying saucer had a baby with a blimp, and you get the P-791. It's designed for heavy lifting, long endurance flights, and can even hover like a helicopter. The idea was to create a versatile vehicle for cargo transport, surveillance, and other missions where traditional planes or helicopters might struggle. Its three large, rounded lobes give it a distinctive appearance, and despite its bulk, it's surprisingly maneuverable. The P-791 didn't make it to mainstream use, but it showcased innovative technology that could shape future airships. It's a fun reminder that sometimes aviation can get a little whimsical. Number 15. Bell X-5. The Bell X-5 is like the transformer of the jet world, known for its ability to change its wing sweep mid-flight. Developed in the early 1950s, this experimental aircraft was the first of its kind to test variable sweep wings, a concept that allowed it to adjust its wing angle for different flight conditions. Imagine having wings that can shift from straight to swept back like a bird tucking its wings. That's the X-5. This feature allowed it to test both high-speed performance and slow-speed stability, making it a versatile flyer. The X-5's wings could swing from 20 degrees to a sharp 60 degrees, proving crucial for future jet designs. Pilots found it a bit tricky to handle, especially during transitions, but it provided invaluable data. Its unusual design and the ability to morph in mid-air made it a fascinating aircraft to watch. Though it never went into production, the Bell X-5's pioneering work directly influenced the development of more advanced variable sweep aircraft like the F-14 Tomcat. In essence, the Bell X-5 was a trailblazer, showing that sometimes the best way to soar higher is to wing it, literally. Number 16. North American XF-108 Rapier. The North American XF-108 Rapier was a supersonic interceptor designed to zoom across the skies faster than a speeding bullet. Conceived in the late 1950s, this futuristic aircraft was meant to be the ultimate defender against Soviet bombers during the Cold War. Picture a jet that looks like it's constantly breaking the sound barrier with its long, pointed nose and delta wings. The Rapier was designed to reach speeds of Mach 3, which is 3 times the speed of sound, making it one of the fastest aircraft concepts of its time. It was armed to the teeth with advanced radar and long-range missiles, ready to intercept any incoming threats before they got too close. Despite its impressive specs, the XF-108 never made it past the prototype stage. The project was cancelled in 1959 due to budget cuts and changing defense priorities. But its legacy lived on, influencing the design of future high-speed aircraft like the SR-71 Blackbird. The XF-108 Rapier remains a fascinating, what could have been story in aviation history. A jet that promised to be the superhero of the skies, but never got the chance to don its cape. Number 17. Rockwell X-30. The Rockwell X-30, also known as the National Aerospace Plane, NASP, was a futuristic dream straight out of the 1980s that aimed to make space travel as routine as a flight across the country. Imagine a rocket-shaped craft that could take off from a runway, reach hypersonic speeds, and then fly directly into space. That was the ambitious vision for the X-30. This aircraft was designed to fly at speeds exceeding Mach 25, thanks to its advanced scramjet engines, which were intended to breathe air at lower altitudes and then switch to rocket mode in the upper atmosphere. It was like trying to build a plane that's part Concorde, part space shuttle. The X-30's aerodynamic design looked like something from a movie, with a long, slender body and sharp nose, optimized for high-speed flight. However, the X-30 project faced numerous technical challenges and budget constraints. By the early 1990s, it was clear that the technology wasn't quite ready, and the project was eventually cancelled. Number 18. Boeing X-32. The Boeing X-32, affectionately known as the Moniker due to its bulbous appearance, was an experimental jet that aimed to be the future of stealth fighters. Developed in the late 1990s for the Joint Strike Fighter (JSF) competition, this quirky-looking aircraft was designed to be a versatile, multi-role fighter for the U.S. military. The X-32's most distinctive feature was its large single air intake that made it look like it had a permanent grin. Despite its odd looks, it was packed with advanced technology, including stealth capabilities, short takeoff and vertical landing features, and supersonic speeds. Pilots who tested the X-32 praised its handling and performance, but it had some design challenges. One of the biggest hurdles was its weight, which affected its overall performance and led to some compromises in its design. In the end, the X-32 lost the JSF competition to the more sleek and refined Lockheed Martin X-35. Number 19. Sukhoi T-4. The Sukhoi T-4, also known as the Sotka, was the Soviet Union's answer to high-speed, high-altitude bombers in the 1970s, and it looked like something straight out of a spy thriller. With its needle-like nose, delta wings, and shiny metallic skin, the T-4 was designed to zip through the sky at speeds over Mach 3, rivaling the American SR-71 Blackbird. Imagine a flying silver dart, and you've got the T-4. This beast was built to carry out reconnaissance missions and deliver nuclear payloads, all while evading enemy radar and defenses. Its advanced design included cutting-edge features like a droppable nose for better pilot visibility during landing, similar to the Concorde. Despite its impressive specs and futuristic look, the T-4 faced numerous challenges, including skyrocketing costs and intense competition from other Soviet aircraft programs. Only a few prototypes were built before the project was ultimately scrapped in favor of more practical designs. The Sukhoi T-4 remains a fascinating what-if in aviation history, a testament to ambitious engineering and the race for aerial dominance during the Cold War, with a design that still looks like it's ready for a starring role in a sci-fi blockbuster. Number 20. Northrop YF-23. The Northrop YF-23, nicknamed Black Widow II, is a stealth fighter that looks like it was designed by a comic book artist. The YF-23 boasted a futuristic design with diamond-shaped wings, a V-shaped tail, and stealthy features to evade radar. It was fast, too, capable of reaching supercruise speeds without afterburners. Pilots appreciated its smooth handling and advanced avionics, making it a formidable contender. While the YF-23 never made it to production, it left a lasting legacy and remains a fan favorite among aviation enthusiasts, known for its unique design and advanced capabilities. That's all I've got for you today. Don't forget to hit the notification button, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Till next time.